Well, everyone, it's time for us to go and take a look at the Magic Trackpad 1 and compare it against the Magic Trackpad 2 and see how both of these trackpads hold up in 2023. Now, the Magic Trackpad 2 is my go-to trackpad. It is the one that I use on an everyday basis. It's my favorite trackpad. It's my favorite thing to use. I don't really use a Magic Mouse. I only use trackpads, and I love the Trackpad 2. Like I said, it's my go-to, but the Trackpad 1 is the first generation of this, trackpad series. And I definitely do like the Trackpad 1. I think it brought a lot of stuff to the table when it first came out. But I will definitely tell you, in this day and age, I would avoid buying a Trackpad 1. I don't think it makes any sense to buy a trackpad like this anymore. You are much better off buying something like a Magic Trackpad 2 every single day of the week rather than the Trackpad 1 in this day and age. Now, if you want to buy a Trackpad 2, links will be down in the description. You can get that from there. You can help support the channel at the same time. Now, starting off on the outside, the biggest thing to keep in mind is that my biggest gripe with the Trackpad 1, I'll just get straight into it, is the battery. You have to use AA or AAA batteries, I think it's AA batteries, within your Trackpad 1. The Trackpad 2 is a rechargeable battery. Now, that might not seem like a big deal to you, and if it's not, then, by all means get the Trackpad 1. But because these trackpads are so much older now, even the Trackpad 2 is significantly older, nowadays than it used to be, you are able to basically, buy these, not, at the same price tag, but they're kind of close in the used market, so that's kind of one thing going for them. But a big thing you have to remember is that with the Trackpad 2, not only can you just go ahead and just pretty much put in, a charger and then just go and start charging this thing, but you can actually use this thing while charging, unlike the Magic Mouse. But you can also go ahead and pair it up with so many other devices so easily, compared to something like the Magic Trackpad 1. So what I mean by that is, instead of putting your trackpad in Bluetooth mode over and over again, you can just grab a lightning cord and you can just go and plug it into whatever device you want to, and it will automatically connect to it. That is something that is so cool that not a lot of other products have it, but the Magic Trackpad 1 doesn't have that type of capability. You can't plug this thing any way, anyhow. So that was kind of the annoying thing for me. I like trackpads, I like the Trackpad 1, but that is by far one of the more annoying things going forward in my opinion. Now, another difference that I kind of mentioned this before, it seems to me that the Magic Trackpad 1 kind of is lifted a little bit higher than the Trackpad 2. So I feel a little bit more comfortable using something like a Magic Trackpad 2 because it is a little bit closer to the table. It's still slanted, but I feel like the Magic Trackpad 1 slant is a little bit more higher than the Magic Trackpad 2 slant. So that might be another thing that could potentially be a turnoff to some people. Now, on the front and on the top, they're both designed kind of differently. Like, you do have, I guess, a bigger width and a bigger area of surface on the Magic Trackpad 2. And there's still lots of overlapping things between them. Like, it's a multi-touch trackpad at the very top. You can move around your cursor with it. You have features that are built into, Mac OS, even iOS if you want to. So it's a pretty cool thing and it's a pretty decent experience overall. But there is one other slight difference. With the Magic Trackpad 1, it is actually a clicking button at the bottom of the base of the Magic Trackpad, where if you click on it, it basically just clicks the bottom button of a corner of the trackpad, and that can be kind of annoying. I mean, it's a button, but with the Magic Trackpad 2, it is actually a vibration motor. So very similar to things like the, MacBook Pros, it's not an actual button clicking, it's a vibration motor. Same thing with some other, devices as well. It feels significantly more premium. And some people have kind of stated, oh, what if the vibration motor breaks, whatever. I've been using my trackpad for a long period of time, and I have not had this thing break on me yet. And I really don't think it will. So personally for me, that's another big asset going for something like the Magic Trackpad 2. And another piece people will basically say is battery life. What's the battery life between them? Now, because you do have removable batteries on the Trackpad 1, realistically speaking, you'll never have to charge it, but you will have to, replace the batteries every once in a while. With my Magic Trackpad 2, my battery life lasts probably for about a month and a half, and I've been using this thing for years and years and years now, every single day, and it's still working perfectly fine. So there's going to be a day where this thing's battery health is really low. I mean, it's probably already pretty low, to be honest, but I don't know. I've never really noticed it being way way slower to charge, or it's super bad in terms of battery. It's been about the same thing for a long period of time now. So that's another thing going for the Trackpad 2, I would say as well. And to be honest, I definitely do think the Magic Trackpad 2 is by far the better machine you should go ahead and buy. I don't really see why anybody would want to go ahead and buy a Magic Trackpad 1 anymore. It makes zero sense. You are much, much better off buying something like a Magic Trackpad 2 over the Magic Trackpad 1 any day of the week. So in terms of that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.